out she sold this place. I heard somebody at the ball, and they're selling this place.
How come you still have the keys, man? How come you still have the code?
What are you looking for?
Nothing, Pop. Go back to watching your show.
To give her the key back. Like for us. Terrible man.
I don't know about this. I think maybe we should still run while we got the chance.
No, Ryan, you can't. The police are everywhere. They're going to be at the train stations and the bus stops and the airport.
Wait. I think we're just really going to tick them off. Calling the National Guard. You know what I don't get?
I'll be back in a while.
It's your sister.
This card doesn't work. Why can't I get my money out of the machine? When I used it earlier, it was fine.
Maybe you've exceeded the limit for today. May I see your card? I'm sorry, but this doesn't appear to be your card.
Well, it's my father-in-law's, but he asked me to get some cash for him. He needs to go to the store today. Just give it back. I'll try again tomorrow.
I'm sorry, but bank policy is I'm going to need to hold on to this and contact Mr. Franklin. If you'd care to bring him in, I'm sure we can straighten out this whole matter.
I can't believe this.
This woman just tried to commit a crime. By using her father-in-law's ATM card to access money without his knowledge, she was breaking a law which protects elders from financial abuse. This kind of situation happens all too often. Elder financial abuse is a growing problem, and it affects people in communities all across the nation, both large and small. Senior citizens are often targeted for financial exploitation because they are often socially isolated or dependent on others for assistance. Many are easily intimidated or beguiled. One common denominator in financial abuse cases is the presence of a relative, friend, caregiver, or someone in whom the vulnerable adult placed trust and confidence. So, what does this have to do with you? The fact is that many instances of financial abuse can be witnessed by bank employees, quite simply because that's where the money is. Therefore, you may be the first line of defense, and in some cases, the only line of defense in an abuse case. We in the banking industry are clearly in a position to witness suspicious situations, notice unusual transactions, and observe banking activity inconsistent with a customer's usual patterns. You may have witnessed similar situations already.
Hello, Mr. Franklin. This is Wendy Weston with Mountain Bank. Someone claiming to be your daughter-in-law was in the bank this morning wanting to use your ATM card.
Huh? What'd you say? No, I don't think I want her to do that.
But just because we're in a position to witness elder financial exploitation, does it mean we can actually do something about it? Simply put, yes.
All right, well, thank you so much, sir, and you have a very pleasant rest of your day.
What did he say?
Well, I'm not sure he's aware of what's happening. I think I'm going to call Adult Protective Services.
What can they do?
They can look into it and find out if everything is okay.
Can we do that? Won't we be disclosing confidential account information?
Well, maybe. But in a case like this, Oregon law allows us to and protects us from liability. It's always better to be on the safe side and report something like this. I'd rather APS get involved than leave the poor fella to get ripped off.
Adult Protective Services is a function of the Senior and Disabled Services Division. Adult Protective Services is charged with offering protection and intervention on behalf of those adults who are unable to protect themselves from harm or neglect. By reporting suspected elder financial abuse to Adult Protective Services or the police, financial institutions provide a key initial step to uncover abuse that might otherwise go unnoticed. In other words, reporting such cases is good customer service.